Hershey's is an American multinational confectionery company headquartered in Hershey, Pennsylvania, United States, home to Hershey Park and Hershey's Chocolate World. Not only that, but also one of the largest chocolate manufacturers in the world. It began with a young farmer boy's passion and his mother's encouragement. Also, this wasn't as easy or sweet as the candies. Join us today as we delve into the fascinating journey of the farmer boy who invented Hershey's. A journey with a passion for mesmerizing success. Maybe you are now in your lowest state of life, but I can ensure this amazing story will change your mindset. Ready to recharge your mind with a success story? Let's get started. Early life. September 13, 1857, Henry Hershey, a farmer who was a member of Pennsylvania's Mennonite community, was one of the happiest days of his life because his wife Veronica Hershey gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. They might not thought this baby boy going to be one of the emperors of the chocolate arena. They named this beautiful baby Milton Hershey. When he was 5 years old, his mother gave birth to another baby girl. She was Cereba Hershey, but unfortunately, destiny didn't allow her to live longer. She died in 1867 when she was 4 years old. That was the first tragedy Milton Hershey faced in his life. It may be affected to his life also. However, Hershey lost his interest in schooling when he was in grade 4. As soon as he left school in 1871, he was trained under a local printer, Sam Ernst, who published a German-English newspaper. In a short period, Hershey unfortunately lost his job, but it was the turning point of his life, and his mother was the pathmaker for his success. Path to success. When Hershey was 14, his mother arranged for him to work as a trainee with confectioner Joseph Royer in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Hershey spent 4 years improving his confectionery abilities under Royer's supervision. In 1876, he moved to Philadelphia and started his first candy company. His adventure continued when he worked at local Denver confectionaries, where he learned to make caramel with fresh milk. He pursued chances in New Orleans and Chicago before landing in New York City in 1883. He mastered his craft while training at Hyler's, setting the groundwork for his sweet success. Lancaster Caramel Company. In 1883, Hershey returned to Lancaster with hope. It was his first company, Lancaster Caramel Company, which became a success. During the early 1890s, Lancaster Caramel Company was employing over 1,300 people in 2 facilities. After visiting Chicago for the World's Columbian Exposition in 1893, Hershey got an interest in chocolate. The sake of his love for the chocolates, he sold the Lancaster Caramel Company for $1 million to launch the Hershey Chocolate Company in 1900. Hershey Chocolate Company. It was a big decision in his life. His love for chocolate made him learn about chocolate. Using the funds from the Lancaster Caramel Company's 1900 sale, Hershey initially bought agricultural acreage about 50 kilometers northwest of Lancaster, near his hometown of Derry Township. There, he was able to acquire the huge amount of fresh milk required to develop and manufacture superb milk chocolate. Milton Hershey, enthused by the potential of milk chocolate, which was then a Swiss luxury product, decided to develop a recipe for milk chocolate and promote and sell it to the American people. Through trial and error, he developed his own milk chocolate recipe. However, it took 3 years to make his big dream about chocolate into reality. In 1903, he began building what would become the world's biggest chocolate production plant. The plant was finished in 1905 and was meant to produce chocolate using advanced techniques. Hershey's milk chocolate swiftly became the first nationally advertised product in its category. Hershey's Charities. Milton Hershey's success resulted in a strong feeling of duty and charity. His goals were not restricted to making chocolate. Hershey envisioned a completely new village surrounding his facility. He created a model town for those who work there that includes comfortable housing, affordable public transit, a high-quality public school system, and many leisure and cultural possibilities. Unlike other manufacturers at the time, Hershey avoided creating a faceless business town with row housing. He envisioned a real hometown with tree-lined streets, single and two-family brick homes, and groomed lawns. He was worried about providing enough amusement and diversion, so he established a park that opened on May 30th, 1906. Many of the town's spectacular structures were constructed during the financial crisis as part of Milton Hershey's Great Building Campaign, which provided jobs. Massive structures such as the Hotel Hershey, a community center, a theater, a sports arena, and a stadium were built during this time, converting the town into a prominent tourist destination that keeps on growing year after year. His next product, Hershey's Kisses, was created in 1907, while Hershey's Chocolate with Almonds debuted in 1908. He was a warrior in the business world, but in personal life, Hershey and his wife Catherine weren't happy at all because they were unable to have children of their own. Luckily, Milton Hershey's business achievements allowed him to get involved in significant charity. Those charities were the medicine for sorrow for both of them. In 1909, he and his wife Catherine created the Milton Hershey School for Orphan Boys. In 1918, 3 years after Catherine's tragic passing, Milton Hershey donated his entire fortune in Hershey Chocolate Company shares to the school. He was quite proud of the progress of the school, the community, and his business. For the remainder of his life, he prioritized product quality and employee well-being over earnings. Also, Milton Hershey founded the M.S. Hershey Foundation in 1935, a modest private philanthropic foundation dedicated to providing educational and cultural opportunities for local inhabitants. The foundation sponsors 4 organizations: the Hershey Story, Hershey Gardens, Hershey Theater, and Hershey Community Archives. On October 13, 1945, Hershey passed away of pneumonia at Hershey Hospital, aged 88. Legacy. Even after his death, Milton Hershey's legacy continues to exist in an ever-changing world. Today, Milton Hershey School, which he and his wife created, educates almost 2,000 financially disadvantaged boys and girls in grades K-12. The Milton Hershey School Trust, which receives much of its funding from the Hershey Company and Hershey Entertainment and Resorts Company, ensures that the school and the Hershey generosity live on. This is how a young farmer boy's dream was converted into one of the largest chocolate manufacturing companies in the world. So guys, follow your heart and dreams. Work hard on that. If you have a passion and vision, it doesn't matter who you are now, you can definitely become what you want. That is the key takeaway for today's video. Share this video with everyone you know if you think you learned something from it as well. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you soon with another exciting video.